There we go. Hi guys, this is Lavender Town's Ghost, and welcome back to ZooCubed. Last time we finished all of the basic layout for the pathway. That is done there. I just don't think I had the map with me, so it didn't update, or I didn't have that map open. But yeah, as you can see, we have about the thickness for all the paths we're going to be using. Obviously, we're not going to be just using dirt and grass for the paths. We're going to be using our actual, the log blocks that we decided on. But this way, I can just see where the paths are going to be, and it's easier to change them with their dirt than if I actually have the path blocks down. And so today, what we're going to be doing is working on the actual enclosure layouts. As you can see, we have a bunch of red and orange wool that we're going to be using for the layouts. We've started, as you can see on this one. I can't place a block there. As you can see, this one we have the layout fully done. You know, the dots and stuff there. And that's the actual Y level it's going to be on. So that's what we're going to be spending most of today doing, is getting the Y level for all of these laid out. I don't think I need to grab anything. I think I have everything I need on me. Maybe, let me just grab some dirt. Actually, no, I think we're mostly going to be digging. Because, yeah, right back here is where the next one is going to be, yeah. So I think we're mostly just going to be digging down on this one, so I don't need to grab dirt. And yeah, obviously I'm going to have to go back in here and probably remove this. This is where we used to have the foxes, but we moved them. But yeah, this is probably going to have to be all, you know, trimmed down here. And also this is going to probably be trimmed down. Or I might keep this up as like kind of a natural barrier, because the path is just going to be over here. And the viewing point for this enclosure is going to be here. So this is going to come down. But that might stay up. Or I'll just turn it into, you know, a bamboo barrier or something like that. So let's see what we want for this one. What Y level? Do we want to do 60? Oh yeah, this one we're like, maybe in the back we'll have it be taller. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're going to have it go up to 71. So that part's going to go away anyway. Alright, let's get at least this part over here. I need to... Well, the corner can be rounded pretty easily, just like... You know, like this. And like over to there. You are here. And then like come down here. Yeah, I mentioned last time, the reason I kind of want rounded corners is most zoo enclosures will have rounded corners, just so that way the animals don't, if there's multiple of them, they can't trap someone in a corner and start fighting with them. I think it just kind of looks a little better to have it a little bit more fluid isn't the right word I'm looking for, but like a bit less stringent, a bit more like less blocky, if that makes sense, for, you know, Minecraft the block game. It's like here, like this, I might just have it come around like this. So we got some straight lines, some wiggly lines. Like I might pull this down to like here. Maybe like that. So it's a little bit more rounded, a little bit more circular. This is probably okay like it is. And then this. Actually, okay, we did say the lowest we were going to be for this one was 68. So I do want to bring up a little bit here. So let me go ahead and dig out part of this. That's probably fine. Yeah. So all that stuff in the front will go down, definitely. We'll probably leave it like coming up to a hill in the back. I'm not worried about the actual interiors of the enclosures right now, I'm just trying to get the layouts of them done. So this one we said was going to be 67. We already kind of mined this one out. I might have this one be a full corner. I think for the panda closures it'll be okay if we have a couple of corners, because they're going to be solo anyway. So I'll just keep these corners rounded. Oh, actually, you already come in. Okay, 67. So that's gonna have to come up. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of food again. This is going to curve in like that. Alright, I'm going to grab food and sleep because we're running out of food again, as we always are. Why is there no... I'm like, why is there no torch over here? Because whenever we have that running, it explodes the torch. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get most of the enclosures done today. I don't think we're going to be able to get all of them done. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me go grab our iron. I need to add an auto crafter to this iron at some point over here. God dang it, why? Oh, nope, come back. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, actually, I can make my bread here. I'm drowning for 2 seconds. Let's burn all these poppies so they don't take up space. See, part of me wonders if this is overkill, the amount of iron I'm going to be having. But then I also remember each of these enclosures is going to be completely surrounded by iron bars. So it's kind of necessary. Why did the music stop already? Why does my music do this? How did you get out? They must just be spawning outside. That's the only thing I can think of, because there's nowhere for them to, like, wander over the... Yeah, because they can't jump or anything. They can't, like, get that gap. They must be spawning outside. That's fine, they can stay out there as guardians. There. Alright, let me sleep. Oh, you know what I wanted to add? A freaking fence gate. Because once these guys all leave... Oh, one there. Okay, yeah, you go. I'm not gonna leave till it's noon. I'm gonna put a freaking fence gate here so that way the villagers will stop coming into my house. When did you get up there? I don't know why they keep getting pushed around. It's probably Daisy and the Allays and the villager. Okay, alright, let me see if I can push you out. I doubt it though. Come on, you know where the door is. There you go. Yep, go to the door. Oh, I can't put it here because then... Actually, no, that's fine. I just need... dirt. There we go. I have this freaking... Okay, this needs to go. I'm gonna move you 2 feet off to the side. You can go here. There you go, you're not in my way. And now, I can get in, and the villagers can't. Hooray. Alright, let's go back to over here. Oh, I wonder how full this is getting. Pretty full. Alright then. Well, we're gonna have plenty of torch flowers and pitcher pods, I think is what they're called. Why does my music keep doing that? I don't know why it does that. It'll start a song in the middle, but then when the song's done, it keeps playing for like... It keeps waiting for the song to finish. Boop, boop. You know, let's do it like... That's a little better. You know what, let's not have these two here. Let's have it go here instead. Ballad of the Cats is very quiet. Okay, so we said this one is 67, right? Yeah, 67. So here. You know, actually think about it, I am going to go back to the other one and... See, the only reason this one is iffy because I don't know what I want to do in the back over here. Actually, no, we do know it's going to be 71 at the tallest, so this can all come down. Figure out how it's gonna climb later. Yeah, that's good. It's gonna descend something here. We don't know exactly. Actually, no, you are going to go down. Alright. Now we go over here. We keep all of this at 67. I don't know how I feel about that. It feels a little too close. Maybe I'll move all this in by one. Oh, what's my face cam doing? There we go. Ah, okay. Mouth is not working for a second there. Maybe I'll move this all in by one. I don't like it being right at the edge there. I want it to have a little bit of space. You have to go down to 67. That corner's gonna need work. Cat, what are you doing? Alright, so let's do this just to give it a little bit more depth. We're going to carve this out. Don't look at me like that, Amber. Oh, and of course everything's up there. I don't know why I'm putting this back. This is going to get taken down and placed with concrete or something anyway. There we go. A little bit more of a corner. Alright, I'm actually going to full hand this just to get a better... That's not that bad. Alright, so border is done for this one. Gotta go here. Oh great, this one is also multiple hard corners. Alright, let's try... Why cut that one off halfway through? Thought there were villagers coming after me. Here we go. This maybe. Oh yeah, because then we're actually on it even that. Oh, so talking about, I mentioned on when I tweeted the going live announcement that I'm probably going to be talking about how an official's blessing because of my hyperfixation. But, very sad that the quote-unquote leak is not for Season 3, but for a tour, which is interesting. I do like the world tour idea. I was just really hoping it was going to be something for Season 3, but I'm a pessimist. As much as I want Season 3 to happen so badly, I feel like with the current censorship laws in China, we're not getting... If we somehow do get Season 3, it's gonna be just horribly butchered. Because... Well, actually, Season 3... If they did a Season 3, would probably just be, the backstory in Shinla. So... They would probably just cut out the Land of the Tenders entirely, which I don't blame them for. But we probably wouldn't lose too much in censorship. I don't think there's too much that would be lost there. But then, like, Season 4 would be Swoo Swoo, the sharing spiritual power. Do I want to make this 2 blocks deep? I don't think they'll be able to drown. Alright, and let's push this just a little bit, like... No, I don't want it this close to the edge either. There we go, I think that's okay. I do want it to cut a little bit here so that way we don't run into that enclosure. Alright, and this one, we can actually kind of leave the terrain like it is. Just have it kind of gently slope down to the pond here. That's not too much of an issue. Go to the corners. But yeah, I would love Season 3. Really wish it would happen. Don't have high hopes. We are at least going to get part 2 of the short film. Whatever that's going to be. Actually, the preview of it showed looked like it was one of the Lantern Festivals. Was it one of the Lantern Festivals? It looked like it was the Riddle extra, but Shalian still has his bandages. So I don't know exactly what that was going to be. This isn't too hard because we kind of already have this laid out. Oh, you know what? I don't have the other map updated. Okay, there, now it's updated. You do it. You suck. Where'd you even come from? You guys suck. I need to figure out something to do with those guys so they won't spawn inside the enclosure. I don't think they will. Will you leave me alone so I can look at this for a second? Alright. That looks pretty good, actually. You go away. I'm gonna have to, like, spawn-proof that whole thing. If I'm... They spawn on the tallest available block, right? So if I just make a giant platform over there, will they leave me alone? I can turn that into the parking lot. Alright, so this is done. How you doing? How are you guys doing? Oh, that's right, we... Alright, there we go, that's not too bad. Don't you follow me. Alright, also realized the whole point of this is to get the flat ground we want for this part over here. You know what, I'm actually not going to worry about the flat ground as much. As long as I just get the outline done, I think that's going to be okay. Because, yeah, the flat ground part is going to be, like, actually building the enclosures themselves. So that's good. Oh, I need to sleep. Nope, that's not my bed. It's bed. It's not nighttime. What do you mean it's not nighttime? Let me sleep. There we go. Oh, I feel like I need to mention this more. But if you guys have suggestions for names, please put them in the comments or put them in the form submission. Or both. I'm desperate for name ideas. Oh, I was about to go to the wrong one. Let's go over here. This might have to come in more. Nope. Nope. Stop. Alright, that's good. So what do you have? Well, blue ice. I really wanted it, but no need for it. It's hard when I can't see the other, where I'm connecting to. Alright, that is good. I just kind of want to bring it closer there. This corner I actually kind of want to come up a little bit more. There we go, a little bit. There we go, a little bit better viewing angle there. This one is like almost a straight shot, I think. You know what, let me grab more of the wool. Dirt. Oh, this one is like an actual straight shot, so I just got around the edges. Oh, this is a double, Did I not grab the map that this connects to? Whoops, let me go grab that. That is kind of important for this. I do hope I really do hope we get a season 3 of Heaven Official's Blessing. Like, I know it's unlikely, but I hope. I mean, also, while we're talking about things, Eternal Faith. I would love it if Eternal Faith existed. Let me rephrase that. I would love it if Eternal Faith was released, because it does exist. We don't know how far it got on editing. Actually, I will leave you. We don't know how edited Eternal Faith was, but we do know that it exists. And was at least partially. It was fully filmed. It's just sitting somewhere. This is the wrong map. This is what I need. There we go, okay. And that connects somewhere over there, that's fine. Actually, let me see for these enclosures, which enclosure is this? Does this actually need a water area, or should I fill all this in? I was just an M for map. As if I'm playing a video game. Okay, you are one of the wolves. I don't know if you... That's the wrong one. The rusty wolf. Okay, no, I specifically have noted that the Dales Dehals? I have no idea how to pronounce that name. They do like water. So definitely water for this one. There we go. Alright, so this is going to kind of be perfectly diagonal. Alright, let's see. I need more dirt. Let me just go grab some dirt to have. Because we're not doing that much digging, as I expected. Thought I could jump on that. Oh, you didn't get put inside. You both need to come inside. I do have two of the same tamed cats. I have two of the rusty cats. Oh well. Sit. Go on the ground. There we go. Alright. I have multiple of the same dog, so it's fine. Alright, let's get some dirt. I'll put you in here. Alright, let me unload all this random garbage. Okay, there we go. More space. There we go. That's a very nice setup. No more villagers in my house. Oh, that's right. We're going to add another enclosure in there. I already took all this stuff down. Play with that later. There we go. Alright, so like this. There we go. Yeah. That's actually surprisingly accurate and diagonal. that's just me flailing. Alright, there you go. That one looks good. Down here. You are going to be... the Aurochs, which I... or not Aurochs, you are... the Banten, which I'm pretty sure it's not going to need a water section. Yeah, I don't think... yeah, you're mostly forested. Alright, so you can be entirely filled in. Just let me get... well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, you know what, let me put all these up here so they're not in the way. I already said we're going to kind of try to expand the enclosure so it just catches that. Whoop. So let's see here. I'm gonna kind of go out and around here before coming back this way. So we can disconnect. Why am I doing this? Like the world's worst diagonal. This one's hard to kind of see because it's spread out so much. I don't think that's too bad. I just won't be able to tell until this one is. Oh, I totally missed a corner, didn't I? Yeah, whoopsies. There's supposed to be a corner here. Okay, no wonder why it's so weirdly shaped. Something was funny there. To me, it's not nighttime. Everyone watching this better have gone Undertale and it was $1. An amazing deal. Okay. I keep grabbing grass I don't want. Okay, it's still definitely a weird shape, but that's fine. We're a fan of weird shapes here. Makes things look more natural. Well, speaking of weird shapes, the aviary. So the aviary is probably going to have to get raised up a little bit, because it's going to be right up here. I'm going to make the aviary actually a little bit longer. So it's supposed to be a walk-through aviary. And actually, you know what? Longer and a little bit wider. Going off the rails here. There you go, I think that's good. So like the entrance would be here. You would go in here. This would be like the, actually no, entrance and exit should be two doors, two separate doors. I know the horrors of having your entrance and exit be one door in an aviary. You know what? I have blue, don't I? Let me do... Because this is a part of the path. That's a good, I feel like that's a good size for an aviary. It'll just be a tall aviary that includes the tree. Alright, so now we continue over here. That's fine, that can stay right there, that's just a stand. Not just a corner. Alright, that's pretty good. It's so hard to tell what's red and what's the dirt. Alright, this one I know is going to be fun. Because we're going to try to conform it to the, this. Let's see, I think we'll actually have it be come all the way over to here. I think I am going to start lining out this part. So we're going to have the fence be here. Yeah, make one space and then here. That's going to stay. Do want to come around this way. Then like this would be the wall. Or actually it'd be like this because we don't include the walls. This back part out more. That looks good, yeah. I like how it kind of fits into the natural pit we have already. Oh, my ankle. That's going to be one of the cats, I forget which one. And beginning of here. You are going to be fully land, correct? you're the donkeys and camels, so you're going to be fully land. So I'm definitely going to... Ow. Land by this. This is going to be interesting. I guess I'll keep the underwater part. Why'd I do that like this? Nope, not down there. I don't think you can sleep underwater. Going back to my random Heaven Official's Blessing ramblings. How sad do you think Pei Ming feels after the end of everything? Like, dude has to be messed up. His two closest friends. I like the fact that the friend group bonded over being assholes. And then he's like, wait, no, I didn't mean like that. I do find it funny, though, how despite Pei Ming's reputation, which, to be fair, is very well deserved, he's the only one that never actually tried. Actually, no, he did try to do something illegal. He did try to kidnap Ban Yue. But, like, that's so much less malicious compared to what, Shi Wudu and, Ling Wen did. Like, he didn't murder anyone. I guess, technically speaking, Shi Wudu didn't murder anyone either. But he kind of set someone up to get murdered and life be ruined. And felt zero remorse. See, what I think would have been interesting is if it was mentioned at one point whether or not Shi Wudu honored Hushwen, honored his grave. Because, like, obviously Hushwen would just take it as an insult. He wouldn't care. But did Shi Wudu even try? Did he even consider that a sacrifice? Like, even though obviously Hushwen had no say in, you know, him being a sacrifice for Shi Xingxuan, do you think Shi Wudu, tried to honor that? Or did he just completely ignore everything to do with Hushwen after the fate swapping? Because we know that Ling Wen and Pei Ming knew something. Well, we know Ling Wen probably knew everything, because she knew way more than anyone thought. But, like, Shi Wudu knew something. Or not Shi Wudu. Pei Ming knew something. My theory is that he knew about the fate switching, but he didn't know He just thought that Hushwin lived a shitty life after that. He didn't know how shitty. And I feel like he probably at least thought that Shiwudu at least honored him. Because I feel like that's the least you can do. Right? If you ruin someone's life to save your brother, like, the very least you can do is honor them and, like, light incense at their grave. But I feel like Shiwudu wouldn't do that. He's like, it's done. I'm wiping my hands of this. I'm never thinking of this again. I did what had to be done, and I feel no regrets. And something else that I don't know if anyone has done in, like, a fan work or something I think would be really interesting is, like, if it was Hushwin's little sister who had the Reverend on her, and, you know, say everything was switched. Say it was Hushwin's little sister who had the Reverend on her, and she shared the birthday with Shi Xingxuan. Would Shi Xingxuan go through with it? To save his sister, I feel like he would. So, like, obviously his revenge is very full.
Relationship. Cheap viewers on stream.com remove the space XVJXKEXP.
Why? Why does that keep happening? Remove the space is a banned term. Why is that not getting removed? One second, I have to fix this. That's the wrong button. Spam filters. Okay, go. Banned words. Do I need to, like, put it in parentheses or something? Like, remove the space. Spelt normally, why is it not getting filtered out? You know, where was that? Oh yeah, Hushwin. He was fully justified in his revenge, and, like, with Shiwudu, specifically Shiwudu. With Shi Xingxuan, I don't think... See, the thing is, with Shi Xingxuan, it's like, yes, Shi Xingxuan had no idea. He wasn't innocent because he did benefit from it. He didn't know. See, my personal theory is that if Hushwin had told Shi Xingxuan what Shiwudu did, not after mentally torturing him for a week, I think that... Well, because, I mean, the thing is, we also saw that Shi Xingxuan immediately tried to tell, you know, ask Shiwudu what was going on, and immediately tried to bring it to the court, the Heavenly Court. So, like, he was immediately trying to rectify it in his own way. I think that if Hushwin had told him and given him time to think about, you know, everything, he would have given up his divinity, because we see that's what he does. He would have asked for them both to be banished, himself and Shiwudu to be banished, as punishment. This is really small. This needs to be bigger. Why did I make this so small? I love the horribly complex and messy and fucked up relationship between Hushwin and Xixingxuan. Like, regardless of whether or not you read it as romantic or platonic, like, everything to do with their relationship is just horribly fucked up and wonderful. I'm making this bigger. It's like one of the stories I'm working on is Shiwudu having a modicum of brain cells and not using his actual face when he goes to check on Hushwin's body. Sorry, Shiwudu. When Shiwudu goes to check on Hushwin's body, he doesn't use his real face. And so all Hushwin knows is that it was a god. He doesn't know it's Shiwudu. But he still gets close to Xixingxuan just because Xixingxuan is just naturally like that. Naturally a person that you can get close to easily. And so he has a genuine friendship with Xixingxuan that isn't tainted at all with Hushwen, or with Shiwudu. And then he finds out that it was Shiwudu. And then he's incredibly conflicted. Well, yeah, because we know... he knew about Shiwudu from the beginning, because he saw Shiwudu's face. He didn't know it was Xixingxuan that his fate got switched with, which is why I think that's why he was so rash when he did the reveal. There was like very minimal planning. That was all him acting on instinct, and it just happened to. I think that combined with the fact that it was the where's the other corner here? That combined with the fact that it was the Bloody Fire Festival, I think was the combination that made him act so rashly. He's like, it's now, I just figured this out, how Xixingxuan is involved with this. I need to act now. I can't think about this. Which I think is why he was so rash and, abrasive? I don't know if that's the right word. For a guy who planned for, what, 600 years his revenge, the way Hushwin went about doing it definitely reads as someone just acting fully on emotion and not thinking through their plan. Sleep. I also love how MXTX said in an interview that Xixingxuan is fully mortal, will live a mortal life, does not want to get his powers back, will not ascend again, and like the vast majority of the fans, including me, are like, but what if he did? What if he did get his powers back? Okay, I think this is pretty good. Whoop, wrong one. Which one are you? You are pretty straightforward. You are... African wild dog. Oh, my boys. You definitely need rounded corners because you are pack animals and I do not want you to fight each other. Move it down a little bit over here. Give it a little bit more room to breathe. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, what was the... Way back? Do I not have the... I don't think I have the next map. I think I grabbed the wrong one. Am I missing a map? I should be on one of these maps. Yep, I'm missing a map. Alright, let me go grab the right map. I'm probably gonna be able to finish this top loop. Whoa, sorry. Why am I going this way? Maps are this way. Yep, that's the map I needed. Alright. I'm just gonna grab these and I'll work on that extra rabbit enclosure we're gonna do. I still don't think this is the map that I thought it was. Nope, there's a different map that I do not have that I need. Oh no, okay, this is one. Okay, that's why I'm right on the border. Alright, so this enclosure actually needs to move down a fair bit, because you can't see it at all from there. So it just kind of got wedged off to the side. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's just move everything 5 down, 3 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. wants to be fun to deal with. Okay, this is like mixed in with 3. That's fun. Alright. I'm gonna rotate it a bit. You don't know, I'm gonna forget with like trying to make it exact. I'm just gonna we're going off the rails here. There we go. Cycle these so that way it's all actually on the map properly. Alright. That's right, and here we're gonna have like the gift shop area. Alright, so now I think I need you again. No, it's you? Yes. What do you mean it's not nighttime? Jesus, what corner was this? Probably be a little closer to... Well, that's right, this was the one where it's like these two were like right up against each other. Alright, and which enclosure are you? Do you need this water section? Oh yeah, you're a dual one. You're the warm pig and... yeah, you're a red river hog. I'm gonna take a wild guess to assume that the red river hog probably lives by rivers. For areas near rivers or swamps. Was it a good idea to put you with a Cursow? Let's see, you live in that region of Africa. Huh? Why did you live in South America? Why? No, okay, you can't go there. You go somewhere else, buddy. that's a to be determined. Maybe with the goats? I don't know, that's something else I gotta figure out, but no. Okay, so this does need to include the water. Hello? Like how the whole point of this was gonna be like, you know, let's get everything leveled, and then I'm like, no, that's too much effort. Just need to outline things right now. Once everything is marked out, then I can start leveling. I really marked this one out weirdly, huh? I think that's pretty good, though. You can be up close, because you're going to be a bird. You're not dangerous. I think it's okay if this one has more pointed edges, because I don't think the Kokopo is going to hurt anyone. I'm also probably butchering that name. I apologize. Is this not going to work if I don't have the right tab open? There we go. Okay, so what are you? You are Tuxedo Cat. Swamp. No, why do you want to? I don't want to convert anything. Actually, no, that side is where we want it to be more visible from. This side, kind of don't care. This is like, oop, that was a lot of pop. This is like, it's not a secondary viewing area for it. So here is where you kind of would want it to be a little closer. Not super close, but just closer. We want it 66 or 67. Probably. Oh. Where's the other corner? It's all the way down there. Jesus. No wonder I couldn't see it. Out of here. Oh my god. So that middle one, that one there is getting redone in orange. I don't know why it's red. Alright, that's good. This one is just a square. And it's another cat. These are all solitary. So it actually is okay if these are squared. I mean, obviously I don't want them to be super square, but I'll probably do something like that. Otherwise they can go just straight across. Make my life easy. I think same for you, honestly. I don't know if I want them that close. So I want one more of a gap. Because let's see, this is gonna be the edge. Were we gonna I can't remember. Are we gonna have the fence be on the edge? No, I kind of want these one more over. Yeah, two gaps is fine. It's not nighttime. Then it can come down here. That's better. You know what? Let's try to make this come up a little more. There we go. Now the big boy. This part I think we're actually going to raise up. Is this part going to be raised up? Yes, this part's going to get raised. Whoop, that's everything gone. That's going to be like an overarching bridge, I think. Or I can keep it ground level. We'll see. Because this is a very big enclosure. We want to be able to see it all. This is going to have Ravagers. What else is going to be in this one? Ravagers and Peralski's horses, which are both very large herd sizes. Oh, whoop, I'm on the wrong map. Don't want that close. I might go back and change that. I don't like how close that is. Oop. See, this is fine, 'cause this is going to probably be part of the overlook. Alright, let's go back. Oop. Because this is all going to go up, I think. Yeah, I just didn't build it. When I build the actual thing, I'll make sure I put that it goes up. Yeah, these are too close. I want to make these a little bit farther away. Okay, this can come down more like down to here. No, this corner just feels weird. I think cutting it off like that works better. Okay, this distance should be fine. Alright, so let's go over to the... Asia section again. We're gonna add a rabbit in here. How big is a rabbit enclosure on my map? It is 10 by 10. So let's just start from like right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so rough enclosure there. Actually, we could actually just back it up right up to here. So that looks up here. There you go, that's not bad. Simple little rabbit enclosure. Corners are all kind of pretty rounded by natural, just based on the way things are. Okay, let's move it down like this. And round it out like that. Yeah, there we go, we can throw some rabbits in there. Alright, let's throw all this stuff back up on the map board and see how it's all lining out. Nope. Alright, that's pretty good. If anything, I'd like to make that curve out a little bit more when we actually go down to building. That's not too big of an issue right now. That's good. Ah, I knew we missed one. Okay, we have to go back and fix that one. Try to make sure just none of them look like really weird. But I mean, all enclosures, all zoo enclosures kind of have weird looks to them. None of them are any perfect shapes. They all have weird angles. As long as it's not like a weird wiggly shape that like realistically an animal would get stuck in or something. Let's see, I think the only thing is... You know, obviously, move! I'm trying to show an example. You're good, you're good. You're good, you're good. Let's see, I think the only things I want to go back and fix are... I want that to be... Oh, obviously we gotta get this. We got all of these then. Lovely. And I want that to go out a little more. And that, okay. A couple things we need to go back and fix. Okay, chuck all of the garbage back in here, sleep, and then go fix those like 3 things. Oh my god, I have so many dandelions. Daisy, I have a present. Did I ever give you the fixed name tag, Daisy? I can't look at you. Oh wait, let me get a carved pumpkin. I have a carved pumpkin over here, don't I? Yes. Can I look at Daisy's name tag? Where is she? Okay, still say Frienderman. Okay, I wanted to change your name tag to say Daisy. Oh, where is the anvil? Where'd you go? Okay, so now if I put on this... There we go, Daisy! Okay. Hang on, I'll give you your pumpkin back. What is with you and mushrooms? Okay. Let me sleep. Oh, my shears are running a little low. Do I have EXE bottles? I don't. Oh, I do. Okay. This will be really quick. Huh? Can you not? You can't use experience bottles to heal mending tools. Interesting. I was not aware of that. Oh, what is the point? Actually, no, I'll take these with... Actually, no. When we come back, once we're done with the few things we need to fix, because they're really minor things. Once we fix these, we will go heal all of our stuff. And we'll put the experience bottles there too, because there's no reason for them to be in our chest if we're not going to do any enchanting and stuff with them. Alright, so this... We just want it... We don't want it to be flat. We just want it to come out just like a little... There we go, just a little more rounded. And then let's fix this bottom part here, and then we'll do that grouping of 4. That's right, we need to fix that also. And let me grab orange. I'll make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, here. There we go. There we go. And yes, you had the tree that needed to be fixed. Let's see, and you, there's no real reason for you to come down so sharply here. You can like go out a bit wider here. Ice maker, please. There we go, just a little bit to give it a bit more rounded shape so it's not just like hugging that tree. Yeah, plus like this view area over here. I can probably go a little bit wider. There we go. Alright, so now this part here. I'm going a little big on this one. I felt like this one was a little small. And then obviously this is going to get taken down, or like the Y level is going to go down here because it's probably going to be just all that flat space so you can look down on it. You know, I might switch, because this is currently a cat. There's no really anywhere else to put the cat is the only thing. Oh well. Because you are the calico. Ooh, which is a clouded leopard. Which I don't know about. You know what? I might make it to where this, you don't see it from this side. Actually, you know what? No, I might make this a little bit bigger and have it to where, like, this is going to be raised up a little bit. Or, like, probably, you know, this height here. So you can be eye level with it when it's, like, up on a mountain or something. But then the, like, main part of the enclosure will be down there. So let me actually make this a little bit bigger. Simply bring it down this way a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit bigger because it's going to be mountainous. Nope, not that one. You need to get a corner in here, I think, and you need to get a corner. Alright, let's put all these back. Which quarter am I in right now? There we go. Alright, let me put all this stuff back and see how this looks now. Bundies, good bundies. Alright. Go down there. Go up there. Nope, you don't go up there. Go there. Go there. Go there. Go there. Let me sleep so I can actually see this properly. Alright, so that's better. Yeah, because we lost a little bit of space there, so it makes sense to bring that out more. You all look good. That looks better. I think that looks fine, especially if we're going to be mostly viewing it from this angle. I like that. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. A little bit more roundish. Alright. Let's take a quick vacation to the end, heal up all of our stuff. And I'm gonna drop these bottle of enchantings off, because I don't really need them here. Well, you know what? No, I will leave the bottle of enchantings here, because they'll be useful for the name tags. Speaking of which, I need to do some trading with our name tag dude. I need to remember I have to do name tag trades constantly. Where is our cleric? You. Nope. Where's my main cleric? Is it? No, wait. I don't even think it's a cleric. Who gives you name tags? Librarian? Who's my name tag dude? Yes, okay, librarian. I need more emeralds. Actually, you know what? Let me grab all of my sticks. That's what I was using. It was... One of you had a bunch of sticks. Yes, there we go. Where is the Fletcher? You give me good sticks. Okay, and do I have any more sticks left in the machine? Yes, I do. I also have wood left in there. I'm just gonna turn all these oak logs into sticks really quick. I also have, I forgot, the all the bamboo I'm getting can also be turned into sticks. That's probably what I should be using. Because you are not full yet, but you're getting there. Can I turn just regular bamboo into sticks? You can. Is it a loss, though? So let's see, if I do it just like that, 2 bamboo equal 1 stick. Ooh, not gotten full yet. Okay, so 2 bamboo equal 1 stick. That way. Otherwise, it's 9 bamboo would equal 1 block. 1 block gives you 4. 1 block gives you 4 planks. 4 planks gives you 8. So it's better to turn it into planks first. Because then it's almost a 1-to-1. Let's turn all of these into sticks. See how long it takes that to get mad at me. He's like, you're ruining the economy. There you go. Now I've ruined the economy. But you know what? Why don't I just make another fletching table so I have multiple that I can trade with? That would be smart. Where's my librarian? Yeah, I think because that I'm pretty sure is my grid block here. There you go. You're a Fletcher. Yeah. Okay. Let me get more sticks. I want to go until name tag dude runs out of name tags. Because I mean, bamboo is not an issue. Wood in general is not an issue. I'm just gonna quickly turn all of our spare wood into sticks. So it's not taking up space. There we go. Alright, you can do more. It's not a lot, but it's definitely something. And I mean, I have so much bamboo. No, that's not right. So let's see, basically one stack of bamboo. Oh. I totally forgot I have a shepherd I could be using. Okay, so that worked out perfectly. I totally forgot. Let me go grab a bunch of white wool for the shepherd. Yeah, I can turn all of this into emeralds, because I'm not going to need this much white wool. That's probably going to be the easiest thing. I have 2 shepherds, it looks like. You're good. Where's the other shepherd? And then you'll also take brown wool, this other one. Do you? No, okay, but I can go grab brown wool. That's wool I don't use to do with anything. Words are hard. Actually, I think about it. I probably should have cycled this dude until he had 2 wool offers. That's fine. If I really wanted to, I could... Oh, if only you did that with red dye. If only you did that with red dye. That'd be perfect. If the other dude starts to offer me... Because I have so many poppies, I could autocraft those basically into emeralds. Oh, dang, that'd be perfect. Alright, is there anything else I can easily get? I mean, I guess paper. Alright, let me sleep and let these guys all reset. Alright, where is my librarian? It should be up in here. It doesn't have a bed. Okay, weaponsmith is kind of useless to me as far as, like, trading goes. Alright, librarian, I think probably sleeps over here. There he is. Farmer, do you have anything good? No, he resets his traits constantly, though, because he's not locked into anything. Shepherd, Fletcher... The librarian. Got a few more from you. You're still not sold out, which is great. Ooh, ink sacks. That's interesting. If I could set up an ink farm... I'm thinking of all the ways I can get easy emeralds. I think that's probably going to be it. Maybe an ink farm is the one other thing. Oh, that's right! Rotten flesh! That's why I've been keeping all my rotten flesh. Where are you, buddy? There we go. More emeralds. Gold. Ooh, if I set up a gold farm. Alright, I think next episode, we're probably... Actually, we're not that far through this episode. None of you guys have reset yet, right? No? Okay. If I can get that other shepherd to level up. And hope that he gives, Where's the other shepherd? I get that other shepherd to level up. And if he has a red dye trade, we are set. We don't have a stone cutter, do we? Or a mason. I think he would only work for just like stone stuff. But still. Because yeah, I stole the stone cutter. Let me go put the stone cutter back down. Does a smoker... I don't think a smoker gives them anything. There we go. So it can become a mason at some point. Alright, let me go put all this extra wool back. Alright, so that's a very good use of our brown and white wool. Thinking of that, should I make an extension to this and add 2 more white sheep? I could. I don't have enough. Alright. Let's... Well, I mean, we did manage to double our name tags, which is always good. Alright, let's put everything back in here for now. Back in there. Yeah, we're running low on gold. We definitely need a gold farm. Next episode, it will probably be a gold farm. But until then, let's go and heal all of our stuff. Why is there an delay? Oh, he lives here. Probably one that escaped from the house. Alright, to the end. go. I should put like a minecart or something here. Make it go faster. Actually, I could do that. I have the rails and stuff for it. Alright, as always. Turn you on, grab you. And we sit here, because otherwise this gets very loud. I never put mending on this, did I? Whoops. That's why it wasn't working before. I never grabbed mending from a mending villager. Alright, well, let's heal everything else up. And then we can use the bottles. That explains it. And our armor's healed. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, looking at that, it's just efficiency and unbreaking. There's no mending. God, I need to empty out this stupid thing at some point. Alright. Turn the volume back on. I can't believe that I didn't realize that I didn't have mending on it. Well, let's go put mending on it. And then we'll just use the bottles. We definitely have enough levels to put mending on it. I am really sad though. So I told you the plan. Oops, don't go jump off the edge. So the plan for the zoo is to, have every mob in the game in the zoo. Unfortunately, so there used to be a glitch you could do to get the Ender Dragon into the overworld, but it's been patched. So unless people way smarter than me figure out a way around it, we can't put the Ender Dragon in the overworld, which sucks. It was such a fun glitch to do. Like, why would they patch it? It wasn't hurting anything. Well, I guess you could mess up servers with it. But still, it was such a fun thing. Alright, so let's... Okay, so let's... Oh, I don't have the emeralds for it now! Okay, wait, where is... Where's our librarian? Where's he decided that he lives? Oh, you're both masons. What are you... Oh no, you're weaponsmiths. You're mason. Oh, clay. I need clay. I can't give you clay. Where is... Boy, that dude's house is... Okay, there you are. Come here. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, it's only 7. Okay, I just need 1 more. Let me get a book and some paper. Do you not have a bed? There we go. There we go. Okay. Back in there. There we go. So now if I do this, there we go. Alright, that should be good. You're back to full Mindy. Now what do I need? How am I doing on redstone? I'm doing okay. Not the best. What do I need for an auto crafter? Dropper. Do I have extra droppers in here, or is this a dispenser? Dispenser, okay. Let me grab my stuff. I know we have extra crafting tables. And then it's just cobble. Rubber. Alright. Let's test this out. I'm going to get a bunch of iron. And a hopper. Let me make another hopper. I'm gonna do this totally off the cuff. I'm not gonna look up anything, because it's funnier that way. Alright, so let me sleep actually. I think I'm gonna need a comparator, if I'm thinking of this right. I will need torches. Quartz, I need quartz. Alright, so go find a big open space to do this. Alright. I have crafter. I know you can do, if I do a comparator here, it'll output a signal when it's full, correct? Yes, okay, it'll output a signal. So let's see here. If I fill it, and okay, so wait. Okay, it's not functioning there. But if I fill it all the way... Okay, so it needs to be 1... Okay, it's It's inert. So oh, is it locking the hopper? Oh no, it's trying to power it too soon, I think. So I need to add one. Okay. So what if I do it like... I don't know if that's gonna work. No, okay. So let's see, if I try to put it in like this and it gets the power too soon, it tries to craft and it can't. But if I add a delay, it won't reach. Because I'm adding 2. I need to find a way to add 1 from here. Or I could do a repeater. No, because the comparator has to be right up against it. Let me grab a repeater. You can't, isn't there a way to do 2 comparators and have an output only if they match? One sec. Okay, so I can have it reading to 2 side inputs. Either side is greater than the rear of the comparator turns off. Same as the string. So if I just put a redstone torch down, let's see, so if we have it like this, then it gets full too fast. That won't work. I put a redstone torch down here. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, wait, no, it's not getting the input from the torch. If I do this, then it should only output when that's full. What is the output strength of a raptor. Because let's see, a redstone torch. So it would be 9. What does a redstone torch emit? Let's see, so redstone torch. Okay, 15, so that's too much. But I can do, what's something simple? I don't want to use a chest each time. Ooh, I could use a decorated pot. I have a bunch of decorated pots. Wait, let me grab a decorated pot. And I can fill it with cobblestone because I have so much cobblestone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now, when you hit 9, don't bite me. Huh? Are you not reading the signal strength properly? Wait, is it exact or... okay, no. Okay, so let's see. For a power level of 9... we need 37. So... 37... Alright. No, I shouldn't be getting any output. Also, why is 13 on my list? Do I need a second comparator? I think I need a second comparator. Oh, cat, don't knock anything off my desk, please. Let me go build another comparator. I just realized I think the mic can pick up my cat purring. That's fine. Okay, So can we have a comparator just going straight into a comparator? Let's try this. Alright, that's good. We're not getting an output. Yes! I'm a genius! I did a redstone! Okay, wait. Let's take this back really quick. Can I make this a little bit more compact? I can. Okay, but I don't think I can make it like... No, that's not going to work. It's going to lock itself. Alright, I'm going to take a picture of this so I know how to do it. Alright. Let's disassemble all this. Alright, so I need to also add an item filter. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna put everything that I need in here for now. Okay, so we need the hopper. Actually, we don't need the hopper. We need the crafter, the redstone, the cobblestone. And we'll keep the dust on us. And the decorated pot. Alright, so for the... I know I have a picture saved of... Okay. I know I have... Where? Just give me my... Jesus, why are my albums at the very bottom? Alright. What do I need for this again? I need a comparator, a repeater, and a torch. Okay, so I need 6 more torches. And I need a comparator, a repeater, and I always forget the repeater is set to normal, right? Alright. So I'm just gonna filter out the... I'm gonna filter out the iron, and then I'm just gonna let the poppies... I'm gonna let the poppies just fill up a chest, and then when that gets full, no, I'll just put the poppies into another double chest, because I do want the oh well, I do want one of the shepherds. I think shepherds can offer red dye. Let me check that. If they can't, then I'll just burn it all. Or probably compost it all. Actually, no. I can burn it all. I have so much bone meal. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yes, okay, they can trade red dye. So I need my shepherds to level up. Let's see, I need... Okay, I have one out there. So I need... How many more hoppers do I need? Let's see, I have one that pulls it down. 3 more. Four should be good. And then I actually have to build a chest. Wow. Sticks. That should be good. No, you know what? Let me do a double chest for the iron blocks. Future-proofing. Thank you, cat, for stepping on all of my stuff. Alright. You can go back and let me grab building cobblestone, which is going to be separate from the cobblestone we need for the other thing. You know what? I'm going to use dandelions as the filters, because why not? Or the filter. We're going to have one filter. There's only 2 things going into it, so hopefully I'm going to do this right. Just see, can we trade with our shepherds yet? Because if so, I can make the other modifications. No, we'll work that later. Okay, I thought there was a villager stuck down there for a second. Where's my music? There it is. Alright. I forgot we already have a chest down here. Where did you come from? Why are you here? Alright. So let me double check something. Okay, you can't place redstone underwater. Okay, that is gonna be loud. So we're going to need to mine this out over here. Okay, the waterlogged chest might be an issue. You know, that's because there's more water over there. I need to unwaterlog this bucket. There we go. Okay, bucket is unwaterlogged. So let's see here. I need to put 2 hoppers under... Let me visualize this for a second. So this is the feed hopper. Actually, no, I could just do it from here. No, okay. So we're gonna put another hopper, 2 hoppers underneath there. So it's gonna go down by 2 here. Whoop, nope. I'll put dye right there so I know not to mind that. There you go. So we're gonna do hopper, hopper. And this needs to go out 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can access this. Okay, that's empty right now, which is fine, because it's about to get very full. I'm gonna do that last, actually. I'm gonna do the hoppers last. So, let's see. This needs to be a block. 2, 3... That needs to be there, and then that needs to be open. That needs to be open. So we need a comparator. Dust, dust, dust. Torch. No, I'm going to build another torch just to lock. That should be locked now, right? Yes, okay. That's locked. Let me throw all of this into here. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So now we need hopper facing there. Oh, no. Bottom hopper should go first. Be a smart person. There and there. And this top hopper? Shoot, wait, which? One sec, I need to go back out so I can remember which hopper. I need to grab a door anyway, because I think as soon as I break out one of these, it's just gonna flood. Yep. There goes that. Okay, give me 1 second. Need to go check the sheep and see how it's set up over here. Let's see, so the top hopper is empty. Okay, so it's the middle hopper has the 41 and the kelp. That's what I thought. I need a door. Let me go grab a door. There's no other way for me to get out of here. I guess I could just block off that back area and just let the water run in. Do I have a spare door? I have a spare gate. Oh yes, I do have a spare door. Yay. You know what? Let me sleep. Sleep. All right. Blah. Why are you here? Alright, so let's put our door over here. Oh, and this is full, isn't it? It's not? Oh, idiot. Didn't think about that. Alright, now let's grab everything out of the bottom hopper. Alright, so that's locked. So this hopper actually needs to get moved so it's facing me. I break everything I touch. How am I going to do this? You know, I put that there. I'm going to go back up here. Break out this block? Yep, okay. Hopper go there. Alright, so that's good. So this will become the poppy chest. Actually, you know what? This one I want to face straight down. Because I want double chest to be under here. Oh no, that won't work. It'll get locked. It has to be facing out. Actually, you know what? So that block needs to come out. This one. This needs to be double chest. So I need a slab. Actually, I guess it's fine if water gets in that way. And then I'll just have to go from under there. Actually, so water doesn't get in the future. Nope, it needs to be a top slab. There we go. Alright, so let me get everything out of here. Okay, let me go move all the iron into the iron chest, where iron should be going. Oh, well, this is where everything is going right now, but that's fine. I can just take the poppies out. Okay, that's your storage chest. You're fine. So you are where all the poppies are gonna go. Wait, shoot. Is there stuff from up here that's gonna mess it up? I don't think so. If there's been nothing on top of that block. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly... Oh, I need those iron ingots. Whoop. Alright, so we're gonna install the filter. And then we're quickly going to do this and this. So that should go down to the right number. That should go down to 41. Cool beans. And now... let me out of here. Everything should go into the right place now. No, we're still getting iron in there. Why are we getting iron in here? Is it because it's on that block there? Do I need to make this all go one lower? Let me see. What is that block? What is above that block? Oh wait, I don't need to do that. I forgot I have this. Yeah, because they're going right here, and I think some of them are moving. Yeah, okay, let me move everything down one. Alright, let's try this. This is just gonna be whoop. I can't go down low enough. Yeah, okay. Shoot, no, we needed to be... Okay, you're good. And then you need to be sideways facing. And you needed to be... God dang it! You need to be forward and forward. Let's just go ahead and turn all this stuff into... We don't have enough room! Oh, because I'm full of stupid poppies. Alright. Get rid of you. Place you with the actual thing. So let's see here. You need to be... Nope. Go sideways, you stupid thing. Fine, whatever. Actually, you know what? If I go down from here... There we go. Then... You two... That's fine. Okay. So that's where the iron is going to go. And then that's where we're going to have the auto crafter set up. Actually, no. This is going to feed directly into the auto crafter. You know, it's fine like this for now, just so that I can get this stupid thing set up. So then this is going to be where all the poppies end up. Alright, so now we reset up the item filter. Which is boom, boom, boom. Comparator. Oh, redstone, redstone, redstone. Torch, repeater, getting out of here is great. That has to come down one, I think. Oh, but it can't. Alright. You're facing the wrong way, god dang it. Okay, that's good. That's good. You need to be like this, and oop, I don't have enough iron. Like that. Oh, because you need a solid block in front of you, don't you? Wait. What? No, you need to be open. Why are you not cycling? Does this need to be open back here? Oh, duh, 'cause... Oh. There we go, okay. Alright, so that's good. You're just getting iron. And now this should just be getting poppies. Why are you still getting iron? How? How are you still getting iron? What did I do wrong? Like, I'm so confused. Why am I bad at redstone? Like, this is good. That's good. Is it because this is directly filtering in and it's not a chest? Do I need to move it one block even lower? Do I need to have this face the wall also? God dang it. And I just broke it all. Where's my hopper? Where'd my hopper go? Did you take my hopper? Alright, let's do it like that, I guess, and see if that fixes it. Nope, that's not right. Move the dandelions back. Okay. Filter that. Filter that. Okay. Now let's see if this works. I'm going to specifically put iron in here. Okay, that's what the issue was. Okay, cool. That works. Hooray. We have fixed that issue. We got poppies going in there. Awesome. Okay, poppies are going where they're supposed to go. Iron is going where it's supposed to go. So now we have to turn this into an auto crafter. I'm gonna put the cobblestone up here. This is the cobblestone we need for the pot. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep that up there so that we can use it later. So, we want this to instead feed into... Instead of a chest, we want it to feed directly into an auto crafter. So we can... Let's grab these and put them over here for now. Don't care about you guys right now. Just get out of my way. What of a single block of dirt? Alright. You can get covered up. Nope. You can come here. Yeah, that's fine. This is essentially being used as... Doesn't... Okay, no, I was about to say, does it have to be top fed? No, okay, it's full, that's fine. So now let's see here. So let's see, we are going to have a comparator here, and pot goes there. Second comparator goes there. That pot gets filled with 37 cobblestone. I wish I could have that face be down, but I don't think you can. Can you change the orientation of something like that, like a crafting table? No, it's always going to be... Alright, that's an issue. Because the redstone is going to feed into there. That's also where the chest needs to be for it to deposit into. You know, or I have you. It's fine. I have a crafting table. I have to go down here to get under this. So let's see. This is going to be... We have the comparator here, the pot here, 37 cobble go in here. Oh no, but that's not going to work because... Oh, if I have the chest here that it's going to deposit into... Unless I rotate all of this. I have the comparator here. Will this work, or will this mess up the other redstone? That only has one, so it shouldn't mess it up. Okay, that's fine. That's just essentially more storage for now. Okay, so then redstone is going to come around like go into there and then Alright, I'm going to take all of this. Okay. We're hooked up. Now if you get a fuck ton... You're locked. You're not working for some reason. Okay. Okay, you... Oh, okay, now you're working. Yay, it works! I'm a genius! I can do redstone! I can do redstone! Okay, so it has to be fed from up here. I can't just put it into this hopper. Okay, so if I put more in there... It goes in here. I'm great. I can do redstone. Look at me. I'm a genius. Okay, so this is just going to be our poppy chest. And once we get a shepherd that can do red dye, we can turn this all into, immediately into red dye. Actually, I can go ahead and set that up now. Because I'm definitely going to want to do that. So let me make another crafter. Because I don't think I have the stuff for a crafter right now, do I? Actually, I do, because I brought the quartz with me. I'm a genius. Oh my god. No, wait, I can't use my own... I can't use the crafting table right here in the crafter. Okay, so let me get another... So let's see, I'll need another pot. It's going to be a different... Actually, no. I can use the comparator to just trigger itself because it's going to be an instant craft because it's going to be single. So let me go get another crafter. I will need another comparator. Which means I will need smooth stone. I did for my torches. Ah! You know, I'll just bring this with me. That's fine. Crafting table. Yeah, and I shouldn't need the pot or anything like that. Okay. Actually, no, I need the dropper. Crafter. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna have enough redstone. I need 2 more torches. How much redstone did this one take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, we'll have enough. Hopefully. Alright, so let's grab the poppies really quick. Chuck them all in here. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and turn all this into blocks real quick, just so we don't have to deal with inventory. There we go. Alright, and I was going to chuck these right in here. Alright, so you are going to be a single slot crafter. You're going to be hard to maneuver. I shouldn't actually take too much. I just... God dang it. There. Well, I just broke this. I just realized that this all has to get reset. Yep, everything broke. Oh, the crafter broke. Okay, there we go. Okay, that should automatically fix itself. Shoot, that has to go back one more. Let me do that first. No. God dang it. Okay, good. It was enough to break anything. Jump up here, please. Okay, so now... Don't you do it. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. This is just going to automatically fill that with what it needs. Ow. Alright. Set this up weirdly in like reverse. So crafter's gonna go here, comparator is gonna go... That'll last about one more. No, you bitch. Oh my god. Now the question is that block over there blocked? Probably not. Okay. I don't have my lighter on. That's fine. Okay, so. So we can do chest there. Now I just have to figure out how the heck we're gonna get out of here. Oh no. It's frozen. How is it frozen? Oh, because they're blocked, it's already emitting too strong of a signal. What if I tried doing something like... That works! Alright, so we got our poppy maker, or our red dye maker there. Now, how do I get out of here? You're sorting, right? Yes. Just gonna craft all you into dye and then chuck you into the chest for now. Don't be water, don't be water. There we go. Alright. It is incredibly compact and probably not done very well, but we now have a automatic iron crafter and an automatic brain dead red dye crafter for eventual use with the shepherd. Alright then. We did good. We did good. Now I'm going to go leave. I should probably... There's actually not really much else I need to add an auto crafter onto. Maybe the... Oh, you know what? Bone meal farm could probably use an auto crafter. I'm not super worried about it. Just gonna move everything over here really quick. There we go, problem solved. Alright, let me throw all this extra stuff back, and then we can see if our shepherd, our other shepherd wants to trade. Go there. Alright, let's sleep and then see if the shepherd wants to trade one last time. Alright, where is the shepherd? Are they? I have too many beds. There's one of them. No, I don't care about you. Where'd the other shepherd go? Oh, and none of you guys even refilled your trades yet. There you are, over near the corner. Okay, cool. Alright, let me go get the white wool and see if I can level you up. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna next stream, not today, add 2 more sheep onto there. Ooh, just here, buddy. Did you go inside? Yes. Ah, god dang you. Alright, well, he won't trade right now. We'll have to wait for him to reset. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Next stream, we will add 2 more sheep onto our sheep farm, just so that we can use more wool for our villagers, to get more emeralds, to get more name tags. All this is to get name tags, by the way. I'm not using the emeralds for anything else aside from name tags, and I guess mending if we ever want to make more tools and stuff. But yeah, I'm so glad we got that stuff figured out. It's gonna make things so much easier. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time!